door. And this relative was pulling in the back. And I'm back, you know. Damn, I had my first threesome. I was 17. We was like, fuck it. And we got into trouble. So I broke my family's mind, my relatives' mind, because they kind of, I think, put me on a pedestal. You're right, Jennifer. You was right about that. Mm-hmm. They put me on a pedestal like I was supposed to be Miss Perfect, and I wasn't. I was a broken, sensitive child until last year. Period. And drugs and alcohol was like the shit. When I was living by myself, my daughter was 2 years old. I'm lucky CPS was in my life for real at that time. Because that's when somebody could have and should have. Oh my God. I used to get so drunk off of Merlot. And I would smoke Doty behind it. I remember being so depressed with motherhood, because that's when I started taking Klonopin. One of my relatives suggested I take it because I was going through postpartum. Oh my God. And then it was a slew of drugs after that. And then I'd already had Xanax. I kicked that. When I actually didn't find out I was pregnant with my daughter until December of that year. I was pregnant since July. So I knew it was his, and then he fought me. Oh my God, that was a torrential. That's another talk, but I kicked all that shit real easy. I just didn't want to take it no more. But the mood swings and the hormonal disorder, and the doctor telling me when I was 12 years old to my parent that she does have a hormonal imbalance, and if we don't get it fixed, she could be sterile. All that came back into play with that Klonopin, baby. And that Latuda. I finally figured out why I went to Tuda. That's what I was saying. Why I was falling asleep and driving, because I was hungover. But I didn't know that because I was drinking so much and I was not stopping for a thing. I just told myself that it was wrong that I got raped in my house last year. Because I had multiple sex partners, not at the same time, but sometimes I did. I'll have like 1 or 2. It was just a thing. It was like, I'm not committed to you. I was a relationship folk because I still want to get my heart broken. I got my own money. I got food. I was, you know what I'm saying? On top of the world, my own car, everything. I just forgave myself for this. Because literally, I was on California, San Diego OG. Drunk on Merlot, full of fucking pharmaceuticals, and he came to the house, and I just wanted to fool around. You raped me. And you know you did. Chris, you did. You raped me. And you know you did. Because he made it feel so okay. But I wasn't. Like, the look on his face was that it was okay. Like, we just having forceful. No, dude, I'm afraid. My daughter's in the living room. You're a fucking level 3 security guard and bodyguard. I'm scared in my own house. And I'm not going to scream because you may kill me. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I already been a prostitute. Full blown, I was a prostitute for a minute. And it was so fucked up. I'm going to come back to that. Remind me of that shit. Don't never self-medicate. Just don't do it. If you don't want to take medication, go to a doctor and say, I don't want to take it no more. They won't help you, go to a homeopathic doctor. Period. Do not self-medicate because you don't have control over it. And you don't know a gauge that's appropriate either. Because you just want to be off so bad. Or you just want to feel better because your antidepressant's not kicking like it used to. And you don't want to do the work, the spiritual work. Damn, I remember when I was drinking. I said I would never drink gin. I would be fucking high as fuck on that and drinking gin. Out the window still riding the shit. Like, what are you doing? I lost myself for 10 years. I tortured myself with memories of every single stupid fucking thing I did. Thinking that I had to be my parents' golden child. I was never going to live up to those expectations. They were false. And my daughter, that was the start of the awakening to who I really was supposed to be. And she reintroduced me to myself at 18. You can't tell me that I have something because you have it. The sky was not even the limit for me. There was Fox 26, Melissa Wilson, Melinda Spalding. It was, I'm gonna be on Oprah. Oh, WCE, you don't like my business like that because it's my book? You know, it's like, boom, you know, everything was, the ceiling was not even there for me. But my daughter, I hated being a mother. Just hated it. I was gonna abort her. But they told me she was 5 months along. I thought I was 1, if anything. I was in denial. I didn't want to have Sanaa until I was 28. That's this year. She about to be 6. I just started being a real mom.
Better now than never. We're always growing.
There was a serious self-loathing there for years.